Good morning, students. I hope you people are well. Last class we had studied about the linkage. Okay, there we had seen two types of linkage, complete linkage and incomplete linkage. Today we are going to start about the crossing over. As you people are knowing, when we talk about the crossing over, this is going to occur generally in sexual organisms because there is exchange of genetic material from one organism to another organism. In the same manner, children, this process will be carried out only in the meiosis type of cell division because you people had heard about the prophase 1 is very long as compared to the prophase in that mitosis cell division. In this prophase 1, that is in meiosis, they will have 5 different stages. In that, the zygotine stage plays very important role for the synapses. What is synapses, children? In this, what happen actually? Suppose this is one DNA or one segment and this is another segment. So in synapses, what happens? That particular this one, it will combine with the segment of the this particular one. Okay, children. So what happens? This particular fusion of both, that is both the genes in both the side, this particular point is only known as your synapses. Okay, and this process will be carried out in your zygotine stage of prophase 1 of meiosis 1. And here always the pairing is going to take place by the homologous chromosome. Means similar type of chromosome is going to be show the combined stage of the combination or of the particular bondage. Okay. The next children, this is also known as your scaffold. Okay. And in this case what happens that the new strands are going to form and it will have with their base segments. Okay. Next see children, duplication of chromosome. In this the Pacton stage plays very important role. Already children last class, that is the last session, we had studied about the mitosis and meiosis in the cell division. I said also you people that keep remember this all because it will be useful for the further education purpose. Not only for class 12, in future also if you will go for higher study it will be useful. Okay. So here children, duplication of chromosome. In this what happens? The chromosome will start dividing 1 into 2 and in that manner they will show the parental chromosomes, both maternal and paternal, that is both mother and father, likewise they will behave and they will start dividing and they will form the chiasma. Chiasma, just as we had seen in synapses, they will come closer to each other and in chiasma what happens? They will start overlapping. When they will start overlapping, they will form the new strand. As you can see, with small b is there, with small a capital B is there, with capital A small b is there, and with capital A capital B is there. So children, in that manner you will get different forms, or you can say the different pairs of the chromosomes. Crossing over is also carried out in which stage? In Pacton stage only. This is also very important children. Keep remember, synapses formation is going to take place where? In zygotine stage. Duplication in Pacton stage. And crossing over is also going to be carried out in the Pacton stage only. Children, this question used to ask in your competitive exam. Whenever you are going to face any competitive exam, this type of question may ask. Then children, this crossing over, here what happens, as you people are knowing, when we talk about the chromosome, they will have the tetrad structure. Tetrad structure means somehow in this manner it will be. Okay. Likewise, tetrad structure is there. So this tetrad structure, they are 4 in numbers. So what they will do, when they will overlap with another 4, in that this type of overlapping will take place and the corner one will overlap to each other and they will form certain new type of chromosomes that maybe have different characteristics. As we can see here, capital A with small b, capital A with capital B. Likewise, they will have different combination. And due to that reason only, we will differ from our parents. Okay, children, we are not going to alike with our parents. Certain difference will be there. For the process of that crossing over, certain enzymes are used, such as your endonuclease enzyme, that is within the cell this process will be carried out. That's why it is known as your endonuclease enzyme. And by the help of your ligase, the particular segments are going to be broken down into smaller parts. Then the last point is your terminalization. This terminalization is process carried out by dikinesis, and in this what happens that homologous chromosomes are going to be separated from the end, and they will also responsible for the chiasmata formation. Okay, and they will terminalize. Terminalize means further crossing is not carried out. As you can see, as a result, we will get different combination. As I said already, capital A, capital B, they will have different combination. Capital A will go for small a, then capital B, already it is there, then capital A with small b. In that manner they will have different combination. Okay children, here that same thing had been shown by the help of the figure by tetrad structure. This tetrad is sister chromatin structure, and they will divide into two, then further the process will be carried out, and in that manner at the end of the meiosis 2, for each tetrad you will get 4 offsprings. Okay, the chances or probability will be there. Then children, the next topic is example of sex linked inheritance. Children, this topic is very important because you should know how the sex determination process is carried out. Here some examples are given for the Drosophila. Okay, in this Drosophila what it is given, the sex-linked inherited disease is there. Okay, the sex-linked inherited disease is there between a red-eye female and the white-eye male. When we talk about the white-eye male, the male will be represented by, keep remember children, in class 10th also I had explained you, XX is going to represent the female and XY is going to represent the male. And here one more thing is there children, when you are going to explain this thing, you have to write the symbolic representation. For this female, we are going to write this symbolic representation, and for the male, this is the symbolic representation. Okay children, so whenever the crossing is going to take place, always the crossing will be crossed in that manner. Then after that, in between one small cross will be there. Gametes are going to be separated out from both. Okay, as you can see here, in case of XX, XY, important thing children, keep remember, whenever the question comes there, if the mother is said diseased, then in both the XX you have to show that disease terminology. Okay, I had written small c as per the disease name. Suppose hemophilic is there, then HH you will write. Any of the disease as per the question what it will be, as per that you just show the symbolic representation. But children, in the meanwhile, if it is asked about the carrier, so carrier will be always present at the first X or the second X of the female only when we talk about the carrier female. But children, when you talk about the male, in this case what happens children, keep remember this one, don't forget that one. Always the carrier or the disease one, X is only going to represent that one. Never it will be over the Y, because Y is representing Hollandrich's gene. I hope everybody had understood what is the carrier and what is the diseased one. Okay children, let us see the crossing. As you can see here, the red eye female is there with the red eye male. As I said already, XX is going to represent the female and XY is representing the male. When we talk about the XX, this XX is going to represent about the disease one, that is the red eye disease. So in both the case of the female, that is both the XX chromosome will carry the disease one, so it will represent XR. And we said about the male, whether it is carrier or disease, always the X is only going to show. So white eye will be represented at the top of the X chromosome, so XWY, that will be there. After that we will get the gametes. From XR only one gamete is possible, that is XR only, and from XW and Y we will get two gametes, that is XW and Y, and you will get the first offspring, that is the female will be XR XW and the male will be your XR Y. So both male and female in F1 generation will be your diseased only, that is the red eye. Then after that children, in the next generation, we will found that 3 red eye, that is 75% of the offspring will be red eye and 25% will be white eye. Red eye female will be 50%, red eye male will be 25% and white eye male will be your 25%. So in that case children, what we had taken, that is a pure one you will get in the F2 generation, as already people had learned from the first class of the genetics that whatever the parents we are taking, that parents character is going to be repeated in F2 generation. How it will be repeated? In the particular 25% of your parental character will be represented in F2 generation. I hope everybody had understood this one. Very important, keep remember. Then children, inheritance pattern of blood group in human being. As you people are knowing already that we are having 4 types of blood group. Generally A, B and O is the blood group. But AB is the combination of that too. Okay. Other than that, we are having different strains. That is the positive and negative strains will be there. Okay children. You can see these 20 different types of blood groups are there with different parents. Just go through once. Already I had told you about the multiple allele theory. There I had told that IA, IB, that is I will be your one constant value over that we used to keep the particular blood group. I2 type we used to say that one. Okay children. Then see sex determination. For that different theories are given by different scientists. The first theory, that is the chromosomal theory of sex determination. Carl Cohen in the year 1906 he gave about that, and he told that X and Y are present for the male and XX for the female. Okay, so when we talk about the heterogametic male method, in this 50% sperm was going to be carried by X and 50% sperm was only going to be carried by the Y chromosome. For the human, this one children very important, generally it used to ask in the exam for the board exam purpose. Okay, in this C, sex determination in human beings, as you can see XY, XX. So XY it is present in the male and XX for the female. So from XX only one gamete will come out, and from XY, X and Y 2 gametes will come out. So 50% of male offspring and 50% of female offspring is going to be developed in F1 generation. Then XX and X0, that is McClank in the year 1920 he told if only one germ cell is there, that is X1, and 0 is absent, so that type of male of chromosome is going to be crossed with XX. So what will be the offspring? Here XX and XO. So again from XX only one chromosome X, and from XO to chromosome X and O. So 50% will be female and 50% will be again male. Then haploidic sex determination. Okay, in this case what will happen? Haplodiploid, diploid sex determination. In this case what happens? A and B will go for the meiosis, then they will develop the male bees. And when we talk about the diploid female bees, A and B, they will cross with B and B and they will form the different honeybees. Okay children. Next class children, we will continue about the mutation. It is also another important topic of your curriculum. I hope everybody had understood. Okay, next class we will continue this mutation. Prepare the notes very well children. Very important topic this all. Take care. Thank you.